Hey folks, mediocre cover band guitar guy. How's everybody this evening? Quick video today on a copyright hack for those of you who are writing your own material, plan on recording it, or you're playing it out live, and it's fairly simple. When you got all your lyrics written up, sign them and date them. Collect them all, put them in a manila envelope, and mail them to yourself. Don't open it once it arrives back to you in the mail. Reason being, and this was explained to me by a gentleman from a radio station back home when I grew up back in the 80s, is that in Canada, Canada Post and the United States Postal Service are some of the most authoritative like federal agencies in each country. So once something's postmarked, it's hard to dispute. So if you have all that stuff collected and you go out and you play it live and somebody records it on their computer phone, what ends up happening is they go home and they listen to the songs like, that's a catchy song, I can do something with that if it was mine. Then they're going around town singing your song. You can go, hey, hang on there now. This is when I wrote it. When did you write it? You got a little bit of a leg to stand on. Obviously, there's SOCAN and ASCAP, all these places where you can, or you can get a lawyer, Notary Republic, or anybody to sign off on these things saying that you had it as well. But this is just a cheaper hack. If you've got the music transcribed, you can put it in there. You mail yourself a package, like complete package, a box with the music in it if you want. And that's for like if you're still writing by paper and you're not using your phone to do all your lyrics and stuff. Remember, you can lose your phone. Remember, like Kirk Hammett lost a phone with like millions of riffs on the KV. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. I listened to a lot of Metallica growing up. I shouldn't be making jokes. But anyway, so that's just a little cheap hack that you can use to kind of save yourself money. And I thought about it because I remembered a story of a band here in the city. No names are going to be mentioned. They recorded a record. They had their own songs on it, and it was at a time when the landscape was more centric to hard rock. Not necessarily the glam stuff, but it was starting to come through to like the grittier street rock. You know what I mean? The LA Gun style, and cool. They did a great record. They had some songs. Local radio stations started playing some of this stuff. What ended up happening was some record companies came sniffing around, and then the guy that helped them put this record together comes up and says, yeah, but I wrote those songs. They're my songs. I wrote them and gave them to the band because I figured they needed some help. Somewhere along those lines. And instead of getting involved in like legalities and battles and everything else, the record company just simply said, you know what, guys, it's not really worth it to us to go any further. So this band were shot in the foot before they even got to start. It was all done before it even started. So copyright things that are important, at least if you go to court with somebody and a judge says, when did you write this song? And they come up with a date that's not congruent to what you've done, at least you've got something on paper. All right? You're kind of covering your own ass. I know people can lie and say that they wrote something, but never hurts to have something in your back pocket that might push them off, from going any further with it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for the support on my last videos. The hate that I got on both videos was amazing. The video, do you still listen to music? Wow, it was incredible the amount of hate that I got for that video. It was brilliantly, brilliantly cool to the point where if you comment on the video, whether I posted your comments or not, it's still considered a view. Think about that. So you're only fueling the fire by giving me views, even if your comments are poopy, okay? So the hate for that video, I hope I can only get as much hate on this video, because it means, it's like being a wrestler, a heel. People's boos are like your cheers. That's how I kind of felt when I read through some of the comments. These videos, by the way, aren't meant for children. So whoever let Gordon Sparks comment on the video, I mean, it's nice to see 9-year-olds out commenting on YouTube videos and their freedom of speech and exercising that right. But just remember, if you're a parent, there might be some F-bombs in some of these videos. So Gordon's mom and dad may want to check out some videos before they let them.